Hello, hello, hello. So we want to take a look at Skimpier outfits. This is a mod that is located down in the work in progress. This is not in the regular place. Now, it doesn't tell you a lot about it. This is brought to us by a new threat 91. It's about 191 megabytes, and it replaces all player and NPC and enemies outfits. It's about 130 plus outfits, and it's trying to give you just, a sexy version of these outfits. So I just want you to be aware of that. So let's just hop into the game. We'll take a look at it. There's not much to see here. All right, so we're here in the game. Now, I am running this at double speed, but I think you can see everything. That was Army Fatigues. This is going to be the Atom Cats. So you can see the outfits and you can see how they look. Ignore all the stuff I threw down in the floor. But this gives you a chance to look at all the outfits and see them. Even though she's moving through, Jenny's moving through them pretty quick, I think it works pretty well. You can read and see what each of these outfits are as we go. And if I don't do this, it's going to be such a long video, no one's going to sit through it anyway. So I decided to speed it up, give you a chance to look at each outfit. Now, some of the outfits like this one, I don't really see a change in. But most outfits, there are changes to them, okay? So most of the outfits, you're going to see some definite skimpiness or sexiness to them. So just want you to be aware of that. But there will be a few that are not changed in that way. So as we go through these, I think overall it looks like they did a pretty good job on these outfits. And she is wearing heels with some of these outfits, and the heels, from what I saw, do not clip through the floor, and I'll try to show you that when we get to an appropriate outfit later. But here we're just going through all the different ones, and I know it's been a while probably since I've had a show up, and I'm just going to try to do shows as often as I can when I can. My life has gone through some changes, and I've just been very busy with other things, and that's just the way it is. That's the way it's going to be, I guess, from now on. So I'll do shows as often as I can, and hopefully the ones I make, you'll be able to see them and appreciate them. I'll still try to do some shorts, videos here and there. All this just for fun. And this was just something I found in work in progress. When I get a chance to get on the Xbox and look at Fallout 4 and Skyrim, I like to try to see what are the new mods, because that's what I really want to try to do shows on. What are the newer mods? And I go down and I check out work in progress, and sometimes there's something there, sometimes not. For a minute, I thought her butt was naked, but she's not. It's just that's a very skin tone, I will call it underwear. You'll notice she doesn't always have hands with these outfits. You see that? She didn't have hands with one of those, but that's okay. That's going to happen. So you might see some minor glitches like that. Hopefully everything else will be okay, but occasionally I did notice that we would not see Jenny's hands. Overall, I still think the mod itself as a mod is okay. The mod itself is good. I don't believe... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't believe that I went and checked this for the blood spasm glitch, so I may have to go do that later, but right now I'm not going to do that. Also, I did check and make sure that as of the time of me doing this voiceover, this mod is still up down in work in progress. And I think that's because it has no nudity, for all that it shows like bikini-like stuff and things like that. And I'm sure YouTube's going to demonetize my video because that's what they always do. But that really doesn't matter. But anyway, I mention it because it's kind of a point of grippiness, okay? I admit it. I'm the grumpy old man, and every now and then, I mention it. But anyway, overall, I think the mod itself seems pretty good. You'll either like it or not. I know there are people who go, oh, I don't want everything to be sexy. I get you. I totally get you. When you're playing your game, sometimes you want to have a certain theme and a certain feel to your game. But some people will appreciate this and like this, and I don't see any harm in it. It's like I said, there's not even really any nudity here, so it's like it's just a little bit of skimpiness or sexiness. not a big deal. I think you see this on TV or out in the world a lot more than you probably want to, but there you go. It's up to you. Do what you want to do. It's a mod. My job, when I'm trying to show you a mod, to me, in my mind, my job is to just show you the mod. See, that one has no real change. It didn't really look different. My job is just to show you the mod and what it does within reason, and let you choose, let you decide if it's something you're interested in or not. I do mods on weapons a lot, which I enjoy doing those. And then I also do, there's not as much clothing and stuff in Fallout 4 as there is in Skyrim, but I still try to do those. She's not wearing heels with this outfit. I was trying to show heels, and there weren't any heels to show you. There will be some heels to show you, though. Just hold on. It will happen. But some of these outfits, a few of them do have heels, and I didn't see any clipping into the floor. They look like they work just fine. Now, I do want to tell you that I'm using CBBE, okay? And then the Mary Jane body over top of that. So you're going to probably need to use CBBE for this. Otherwise, you'll probably have some weird... I forget what it does in Fallout 4. It looks really strange, like it tries to make the nipple stretch out over the shoulder, or maybe it's the areola. Nonetheless, it's weird stuff. You get a lot of weird stuff, and you get discoloration and stuff. Whereas in Skyrim, you really don't get anything too huge. It's usually a line or a band around the hips, and depending on the outfit, you can ignore it. I think her hands disappeared again with that outfit. Yeah, see that? No hands. No, look, Ma, no hands. And then, so I think you're going to need CBBE for this, even though they didn't mention that. You can try it without it, but I didn't. I'll just tell you. I didn't, because it really didn't occur to me. Most of the Fallout 4 stuff seems to use CBBE, so that's what I went with. So all these outfits are a little different. Now, I didn't try any of this on John, because I'm not expecting this to affect the male version of the outfits. So like if I switched over to John, I think all the outfits would look the same. There would not be any change. Again, I did not check that or test that, though. Again, she's not wearing heels in this outfit. I thought maybe she was. So I will mention that. I mean, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I don't think of everything. And sometimes when I'm doing these mods and trying them out, I don't have as much time as I would like to do everything. But I have no reason to really believe that this is going to have an adverse effect on the male clothing. We've seen this in both Skyrim and Fallout 4, where you can change the female version without messing up the male version. Here she's barefoot, ain't she? Nope. She's wearing some... What are those shoes? Some sort of shoes. I don't know. They were weird. Maybe she was dressing for Walmart and wearing the fuzzy slippers. I don't know, but it looked weird. So, hey, if you've been to Walmart, you know what I'm talking about, right? People just come in there with anything, just anything. Again, that almost looks like the lower part of her is nude. That's wild. And these jeans, they are painted on, aren't they? I mean, they are extremely painted on. I've seen some pretty tight jeans in my life, but that's kind of overdoing it. I'll just tell you. I don't wear jeans that tight. No way. I would not be able to move or anything. All right, so we're getting close, aren't we? We're in the G's, are we? Wait, hold on a minute. Let her. I have to wait for myself. Yeah, we're in the G's, so we're heading down the list. We're getting there. And this is at double speed. Okay, if I went real fast, you wouldn't be able to see it and appreciate it there. That's kind of funny that. The way that looks. Now notice you can wear these two together, because that's a leather chest piece, which I don't think I threw it down because I didn't mean to have that there. That was an accident. So I tried to throw down anything that wasn't supposed to be a part of this mod, but there's a few items now that just looks funny to me. But, again, suit yourself with all these things. This long coat, not so long on her now, but you get the idea. All these little science things, they really made them, a little sexier. The Institute jumper, and there's the jumper. And if she jumps, everything will plop out, I guess. All right, so I'm getting too far into that. Sorry about that. Now, this one is weird. I don't know what causes this. I've seen this before in other mods where you get a weird discolorization like that. But I don't think it really matters. The rest of the mod still appears to be very good. So I didn't pay too much attention to that. So, all right. Here we're still going through all the dresses and everything. And whoa, here you go. These are the heels. If you look, you may have to pause the video or even roll it back. I'll try to move her around a little bit. There you go. You saw her heels, and she's not clipping through the floor either. See, she's really standing on the floor. So the heels, when you see them in this game, they are working right. I think you're going to see them with these dresses here. But I wanted to make sure we saw that and that she wasn't clipping down through the floor. There you can see it again, because I know that I don't like it when they clip through the floor, and I know that a lot of other people don't either. So there's not a lot of heels in this mod, but there are some with those dresses. So just something to be aware of. Now, I have not instituted this mod in any of my playthroughs, and I don't know. I may or may not. It depends on my mood. I like the mod overall. I think it's good if you're looking for this type of appearance in your game. It's just it doesn't fit in John's game because I'm really trying to play, kind of Halo Covenant in John's game. And I could put it in the other game with my other girl since she's running around basically in a bathing suit anyway. I mean, I was trying to do kind of the superhero thing with her. I don't know. We might do that. I could put it in her game and it would fit a little better. If I put it in John's game, it's going to look funny because all the guys are going to be, like fully dressed, and then all the girls will be running around in skimpy outfits, which would be kind of silly. And there's the Minuteman duster and uniform for the ladies. Pretty skimpy. This would be better if there was and I realize our space in Fallout 4 is smaller than what we have in Skyrim, but if we had a Botox for Fallout 4 to really make all the females look nice, actually I would like one that would make everybody look nice, even the guys. But we don't have that. And doing that in Skyrim, they did make a Botox for the men in Skyrim, but it was so weirdly huge, and I wasn't sure that it did a lot other than add hair and stuff, so I never really quite got into that. I meant to test that out more, and I just didn't. So there you go. Anyway, we're down in the O's now. It takes some time to track. You notice she's wearing two things. She was wearing the chest piece there. Anyway, that was an accident. I probably should have threw that down with the rest of that stuff. Pastor's vestments, that's not very pastorly, I will tell you. That's a little on the loose side there, girl. Anyway, we got the patch suit here, which I don't even know, is that patched? It didn't look patched. It looked pretty open. There's the three-piece suit. Some of these I do get kind of a laugh out of because it's like, well, this doesn't really meet the description. But whatever, we're just having fun playing a game, so don't take any of this too seriously. If this isn't your thing, I'm sure, well, actually, if this isn't your thing, you're probably not even watching by now. We're already probably about halfway in, aren't we? Let me see where we are. Yeah, we're over halfway in, so I imagine anybody who's not interested in this has moved on by now, and that's okay. No problem with that. You should watch the videos of the things you're interested in, and I realize not everyone's interested in this. But I think this is, again, I'm just going to reiterate, I think it's a good mod. It shows you a lot of different clothing that has been changed. Some changed more than others. Some, I would say some look better than others. Overall, I think it's pretty good. It's going to be a matter of, like I said, whether or not do you want this type of appearance in your game or not. And there I couldn't decide what I was doing, I guess. But notice some of these look basically the same to me. Maybe you can see some minor differences. But these railroad outfits, I'm like, they look the same. They all look the same. And maybe they are. It's okay if they are. It's just funny. The ratty skirt. She's wearing a ratty skirt. So her butt's hanging out, That's the way it goes. Now, I don't know. Is the red dress different? Yes, there you go. Now that's the red dress right there. So if you do that, you can expect to see that. This is the red frock coat. I think that's the frilly coat, isn't it? I think it is. And there's the ripped up stuff. So see, I'm going fast enough that you get a look at everything in a more reasonable amount of time. But I didn't super speed it because then you wouldn't be able to see this and enjoy it at all. So, but if I go regular speed, to be honest, to be fair, this video would be probably about 40 to 50 minutes. This way, we're getting it down to about 20 to 30 minutes, which is better. And it still allows you to see enough. I think you can see, even if you skip through and don't watch everything, you can see enough to see if you like the idea of this mod, if you wanted this in your game. So that's purely up to you. Again, I'm just, the way I look at it is I'm just showing you the mod. It gives you a chance, if you don't like things like this, it gives you a chance to look at it and go, oh, I don't want that. And you can just avoid it totally. And then if you like it, if you're looking for it, then you've got it. So we're down in the T's. We are nearing the end. We're not there yet, but we are getting there. So just let you know. And all these jeans are very painted on. Those are super tight jeans. That's all I can say. Boston. This is the Boston version. I think the jeans look the same, but I think they're referring to the t-shirt. And in this case, you can't tell that much difference, really. And in the comics, I think the t-shirt design is lost a little bit when you cut it that low. But again, not everything's low cut. You'll notice that was not low cut. This, at times, she almost looks naked there in a way because of the color of that. But she's not. Here's more torn stuff, if you like torn. More torn and ragged. I guess that's two different things. I think of them as being similar, but hey, whatever. Trapper leathers? Traveling. Oh, here we are. This is for traveling. I don't think so, but hey. Again, whatever you like. Here's the tuxedo. Tuxedo's kind of nice. And she's only got the jacket part, though. But hey, still pretty good. The utility overalls. See, we're nearing the end. We're down in the U's. So I'm telling you, we're coming up to the end. Oh, that's the vault suit. That's not going to be... Oh, I apologize. It is different. Okay. I guess all the vault suits are going to be low cut. That's the idea. They're going to be open. There you go. Showing the cleavage. Yep. Okay. I don't see any of them being any different. They probably all use the same basic design, which makes sense. Oh, here's the Vault Tech jumpsuit. That looks the same to me. The lab coat? Oh, the lab coat. Okay. That's a little different. The Western Duster. Okay. I don't know if that's a Calamity Jane appearance or not, but hey, there it is. The Western outfit. Some of these outfits, if you notice, they do look a little similar. This is with chaps, and I don't see any chaps, but that's okay. Again, it's just the way it is. Oh, the white suit, and it's clean, and it's a little less than it was before, but it's clean, so that's good. Oh, and here's the dirty version. I think you could say both are a little dirty. Ha, 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 ha. Anyway, so... we're just going through these. We're down in the W's. We're almost done. Did that say ripped jeans with a W? No, it's wrap and ripped jeans. Okay, wow, that was confusing to me. Yellow Institute lab coat. We're in the Y's. We're almost done. So if you're tired of this, we're almost done. Just hang on for just a moment. We're going to move out of here after looking at the last one of these. And we're going to go look at the mod. So here we are. We've been looking at Skimpier outfits. It's about 191 megabytes, and it replaces all the player and NPC, enemy followers outfits, right? So it's 130 plus outfits. Is that every outfit in the game? I think we saw a few that it did not change. And of course, I had some scattered out on the floor there that were not a part of this mod. So just remember that, but it does change a whole lot of outfits. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who directly support the channel. I really do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate everyone for watching the videos and interacting.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Game over.